Okay, so I've had the tank up for about 6 months and I thought I would do a video update. I guess I can show you this goby if he doesn't scooch away too fast, but I have a little orange spotted goby. We call him Tiger. And I have clownfish, Ocularis clownfish, Toby. And we have Helfrichi firefish way back there. She's almost always hiding. And right now she's about to get cleaned from a skunk cleaner shrimp. Or he's just hanging out in the background, but sometimes he'll clean the fish. And this is the front view of the tank. We do have a grandma. Oh, there's the Helfrichi flying around. She has a neat little twitch to the top fin. Every once in a while it'll pop up. And if I see the royal grandma, I'll try and point her out to you. But the first coral I guess I have is this green star polyps. I super glued that to the back acrylic, and it just seems to be growing all over the back of the tank, and it's doing really well. I have what's called a red Monty, or red Monty cap, and I started with 3 little frags of that, and they're growing pretty well. In fact, it's starting to grow back on itself and become like leafy. There's a bunch of red zoas, and this is called the toxic splatter Doniastria. And right now he's got some tentacles out here. I don't know if you can see those, but he's trying to sting those zoas and get them off of him. And we got an Acanistracia, or Acan Lord here, and an Acropora. Kind of new to the tank, so he's still getting kind of used to things. I have some candy coral, or candy cane coral. Some Recordia mushrooms, which are a lot more orange than they appear on the camera. But 2 or 3, 4 heads there. Some really pretty green zoas, zoanthids there. Red mushroom that has kind of had like 2 or 3, 4 maybe babies. They're kind of growing in different spots, and then the blue mushroom was right there in the middle. He laid 2 or 3 babies right in a row there, and now he moved way into the back, and he's kind of moved off to the side. More red zoa. This is my Indonesian gold torch, one of my favorite corals in the tank. Really pretty, nice movement. Baby blue, powder blue maybe tips. This was one small hairy mushroom that just split about 2 weekends ago. He split into 2, and he's 2 really large mushrooms now. Here's some more green star polyps. I just had an extra rock laying around, and I threw, I don't know, 5 to 10 polyps on there, and it's kind of coated up and become kind of pretty there. Some red zoanthids in the background. Then up here we got it's called the Monopora spongiotus. He's really bright green, fluorescent green. You can't really see it in the camera. And super black polyps that kind of cover his whole surface. He's grown quite a bit. He's got 2 or 3 more vertical columns starting to come up. You can see this super huge Mexican turbo snail. Lots of snails. There's a margarita snail. And we have Astrea snails and Sarah snails and some Nasaria snails in here. So I put the tank onto this island so I can kind of see from all the different angles of the tank. It's really cool to be able to see down the side or over in the back. We have some pulsing xenia here, and that pulsing xenia is on a magnet, so I can kind of just move it around the tank wherever I want it to be. And keeps it off to the side there. In the back of the tank, there's kind of a back shot of the whole tank, and I'll show you. I have a Mountain Dew bottle in here. I've got a Recordia mushroom in there that I'm trying to get to take to the rocks there. And these are blastomusas or blastos, and these ones are purple edges. A lot of times they're red, and I really thought the purple looked cool. It has like a little dusting of silver on the purple as well. I got a bird's nest colony here. It's doing really nice. Lots of great polyps, and it's in real life it's really green at the tips and purple at the bottom. Really pretty color combination. And Mr. Clean's going to check us out. I have, this is called a Forest Fire Digi. Kind of looks a lot like Monopora spongiotus with all these little polyps. And again, in real life, the color is so much different. It's quite orange. You can't even see the color of the coral skeleton underneath it. There's so much orange. Maybe that's a better view. And my favorite coral of the tank, the probably too big for this tank bubble coral. I got this one, and boy, he is huge. And he's doing pretty well. I think he's going to make it. My last bubble coral had some troubles. And as far as equipment, so that's the shot from the back. I guess I got some more candy corals up there. And shot from the back with the random flow generator as the output nozzle. I have the Akamai wave maker. I'm really happy with that Akamai. It's really tiny, fits in the tank well. This is the Neptune temperature probe. And as far as equipment, I guess I have the aqua illumination hydrant at 26, 52, not sure. Really nice light, really powerful. I had to raise it up higher, so I was getting too much power. I got the Fluval ES2 mini skimmer in the first chamber. In the second chamber, I just have a simple, I don't know, just the thing that came with it is a sponge and it gets all the crud. And the third chamber is absolutely packed to the brim. So, third chamber, I have the eyes for the automatic top-off ATO. I have 3 of the Apex probes in there. I have the ATO return. I have the heater. The 2 dosing pump returns there with calcium and alkalinity coming into it. And then I have, let's see if I can get the light on. Yeah, so it's pretty packed in that chamber, and I have an upside down pump for the media reactor and Kato reactor. And I have the Sichi 0.5 in there. It's just the right amount of flow for the tank. And I got this nice cabinet here to kind of house all the equipment. There's all the Neptune Apex stuff in the first shelf. And I have a nice Kato reactor, one of these Aquamax Kato reactors there, and an external pump that feeds, this could be GFO or carbon, or GFO and carbon, whatever I want to do with it. I don't recommend setting this up. It's a lot of risk with all the various fittings to leak. But I don't have a sump, so until I get a sump, that's going to have to do. And I got the dose pumps there, dosing the alkalinity and the calcium, which is coming from the dose reservoirs. I did put in some lab stirrers down there, so that I can stir it 10 minutes. Every 10 minutes it stirs, and every 10 minutes it turns off for 10. I got my ATO reservoir, which is just a cheap Ocleon tank from Petco, 10-gallon tank. And that's about it for the equipment. So, hope you enjoy it. I'm pretty proud of the tank being 6 months in, and it's a pretty awesome project and very nice tank. Thanks.